Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How y'all doing? We're trying to get everything together here. Don't forget, thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to double tap on the screen. We're trying to get some vehicles ready for today's adventure. We're going to take them out. So hold on 1 second. Let's get them ready. Okay, we're going to try get that Camaro on out of there. Just as I figured. It's real low to the ground. So in the spot in the terrain like this here, nah, it won't work. See that Dodge? Yeah. Uh Everybody else, we're gonna try to give them a little bit another chance here, y'all. So let's see what he make it from there. For those that thank y'all for tuning in, everybody. For those that as you can see, this is our little. See, he can go. Ooh, that was close. Pull on in the shop, bro. See how low he is? One of the little low riders. All right. Let's get that big boy on out the way. Do a little rock crawling. We just finished doing some shocks on that one. Uh, and also the that's the Bronco we just finished doing the shocks, and we also did the same thing on the Ford Dually. Look how that body just rocked. Not too stiff, not too soft. We got the frame working, going pretty good. Okay. Now, as for this one here, this one we had to do a little work with the steering. We had to re-overhaul transmitter and server. And look at that steering, boy. Look at that. Cutting some corners. Now he gonna hook up to that trailer over there. Gonna probably have to wind up pulling that Camaro. But I think he gonna go solo because he ain't been solo for a while. You check some of my old videos. You see, been running that one for a good little while. Now this Dodge, look, it's already ready to go. Look, it's barely touching. And I got it turned down low as I can get it. Uh-oh, he bogged out too. And he a little taller than the Camaro. And it's a four-wheel drive. Okay. So, for you just getting started and you try to find out a vehicle with kind of terrain that you want and what kind of surface. That's the key word, surface. Okay, that's the surface. We got a flat surface, we got a round surface, we got a board surface. These are all different surfaces. Now that one you see it's a little, okay, that is a surface. That's for the rock crawlers. But you can see the height on them. They're a little different. All of them have a little different height. Now let's see, can we get uh, that Dodge on up here now? It should be on a terrain it could roll on. I think I got some rocks in that dry shaft in there. I gotta check it out. When you go on the terrain like this, especially gravel rocks, yeah, they'll get in that dry shaft and scratch it up or even bind it. Today's goal is see what we're gonna do with the sand truck. Now, this is the trailer system that I have for this one. Yeah, excuse my hands, y'all. I'm working in the yard, so there's no lotion anymore and constantly washing them. But can't be looking pretty right now. We getting into the little dirt part. Okay. Then on the trailer I have little lights there. This is my extra tie down. Okay. They have the running lights and the braking lights. That's for the other GoPro. We keep a little one on the big ones, but they getting into all that little stuff there, rock crawling and stuff like that. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna test out, move some cars around, and do a pull test today. Yeah, do a pull test with that Ford there, dually. I got these. I have these alarms that goes off on the. Yeah, excuse the wind. It's very windy today, and that's why this other adventure is gonna be real fun. That's why I'm trying to figure out what vehicle. So I think we'll just go ahead on out with the truck today. Let's get him all set up and see which car we're gonna pull out with. You gotta go there and turn around and all that good stuff. While he's doing that, let's get the Dodge on out the way and see what it do. That Dodge is humming over there. You can hear it. Okay. I think we'll try pulling the Camaro because it's a little lighter Oh, we might as well go ahead with the Dodge. Cause look at it. It just let's just move them on out the way then. Got some good. Have some good brakes on there. All right. Get that Camaro on out of there. Oh, that was nice. We got did that. Let's see, can we do it again? Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Listen up now. A little bit too heavy on the gas. All right. Gotta let, what do you call that? Uh, Heavy foot. Let's see what we can do with this truck here. See, can we get it in position? Now this where your backing up skill come in handy at right here. Getting the right angle, right position. Let's see, can we get a little height here? There we go. All right. The way we have it right now, we got to line it up to bag it in. Testing my bag up skills. Oh, a little bit too fast. I hung up on a rock there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the wind picking up. Now, once again, hello everybody out there. Glad y'all could join us. Thank y'all for tuning in. Double tap on the screen. We appreciate it. Um, we're getting ready for a little test run today. We're hooking up so far. We done hooked up the trailer. Now we're gonna do a little weight and shock slide. I'm just trying to get you in the right angle so you can see what I'm talking about with the weight of the vehicle and the shocks. Okay, now this one here, the dually, you'll see. Okay, I'm coming. Stop showing off over there. All right, the weight of the dually. We're going back in. See, I got the shocks on there. Okay. Now, when to put the car on, either one, especially this one here, it's a little heavier, but it'll pull the weight. The Camaro, it'll give it a good little run. The Dodge also too, in position. So, and also I can pull those three vehicles, tow it rather, with this. I put a tow hitch on the back here. So this one here, we did quite a few adventure videos with it, and had fun. Like I said, rock crawling is this big one. This one do a little rock crawling, but it's fast, just like those two back there. We have another one. It's a TT01 race truck, and and that one fast. But this is our fast and furious crew and our towing crew. you know. So we're gonna take Big Blue on out. That's that dually Ford. We got a couple Fords, Chevys, Dodge. We got them all. So the idea is to get a terrain, to go on a terrain where you wouldn't believe this truck can go on. This truck here can go on the same kind of terrain as that one. Only difference, see the longness of it is the wheelbase. That plays a very part of rock crawling. So you can get in tight spots. Okay, that's why that one is a little bit better. So as you can see, all of them have their different little spots and also little show cars. You ain't got to race them, just drive them around, get your skill on. Because believe it or not, they got some kick to them, man. They got some real kick to them and have you going. And I'm like, really? Yeah, and really. One of my friends had this little box here. We're going to add it on. See there? Top little piece come off. That's cute, huh? Yeah. There we go. Uh-oh. He lost the wheel. We got to make a wheel or figure something out for him. Put a little axle on there. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. Got some rear ends somewhere around here. Hold on. See, this how you can make your remotes too. Now, that's a front end. I got a rear end somewhere around there. It's probably in the back of that truck back there. But yeah. Look like he got his hand caught. Oh, sorry about that, Mr. Robot. Yeah, but we're getting ready, y'all. So, like I said, we're trying to figure out which vehicle that's going to be going out today, and we figured out that it's going to be the dually since it haven't ran for a while. And, you have to do the maintenance on them. And that's one thing I like about RCs. They're very fun, but you got to do a little maintenance to them to keep them running if you want them to perform well. All right, and so will eventually we might go at, I don't know, will a Bronco go with the Ford today? It can, or will it should. Let's do something rugged today. Cause see these here, yeah, we just need look at it. Them two ready to go, y'all. Look, they ready to go. So when I place this one on evenly, the weight distribution, and look at that. Ain't barely moving no shocks at all, the suspension at all. I can raise it up a little bit, but I prefer it like that. I like the little small one. That's this remote here for the big one. Oh, and this is for this one here. Yeah, they look the same, huh? They look the same. It's a difference. One have the thumb trigger. The other one don't. I had to put a thumb trigger on it. When I redid the server and the system in there, the whole system, I just changed the control. I'm just trying to line this, line this truck up and make sure the weight is just right on it. Sometimes that play a bigger role in your transmission in your vehicle. Now, this one don't have the thumb control, so I had to, use it the old-fashioned way. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to pull out from underneath here, see how much lower we can get off the ground. See the little bounce to it? Got a little rock. Keep the level on there. Now, I just did the shocks on this one. Yeah, it got some thrust to it. Uh-oh. That's what happened when you get caught up in them rocks over there. He's trying to go take them rock crawling, y'all. Really? That's a treat. See? And that's what the issue comes in at. And then he telling his friend, "Hey, buddy, they ain't gonna work like that." And he said, "Why?" He said, "Because you're gonna have to get off so I can make it through." And I said, "Okay." Now the issue is we have him off. Will he still make it with the trailer? That's what we're trying to find out. Put the band back on there. And let's go from an angle right here. See, can we get him out that spot? Now he got hung up in them rocks over there. Here come the back up skill with. It's tough right here because he on the rock there and trying to get the balance and turn at the same time. So let's give him a little help out here. We'll move some of these other rocks out the way. So see how he jacked up on there? Yeah. So we know he can make it through, but let's just try and give him a little. Because remember, we're testing out the shocks on it that we did a little work to. Just trying to get you a better angle of that right there. Can you see it? Yeah. Okay. So you're trying to get that trailer straight again. Yeah, it truck got some thrust to it now. See, the deal is he's trying to fight between those rocks there. Okay. Now, that will always have some form of issue when you pull in the trailer and a load. So you want to always try to use a lighter vehicle or no vehicle. And like I said, basically just taking your time, learning your vehicle, and try to maneuver. You know, let me trying something here, y'all. Bear with me for a minute. Let me see, can I line them up again? Still testing my backing skills. It's gonna be a little tight there. Okay. So of course I pull my truck up a little bit. Then the opposite turn, come back just a little bit. See, I got to pull up now because it went back a little bit too fast. Pull back up, cut my wheel. I'm coming. I'm trying to back up here, man. Hold on. You hear it? Cheeky. Just turn the wheels and they'll stop. All right. Now I'm going to try this. Wind, like I said, is picking up. Looks like we about to get some rain, y'all. We just had power went out. So, we'll see how long that's going to take. I don't know what's going on here. My back is still. There we go. I'm trying to cut that little rock there. Slow and easy. Come up just a little bit. Yeah, that wind is kicking, y'all. Branches and stuff is flying around. Yep. And I think that'll do it. So that's what we was trying out today. Now, since we didn't try it out, did our little pulling test. It's gonna be a different terrain anyway, so that's gonna help us out even better. So today we're just gonna go with drop this trailer off and we just gonna go with Big Blue. That's about it. And see what he do. And don't forget, check out the shorts. We got the gang that's be ready up. They're gonna be styling and profiling for you. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Cause we about to roll on out of here. Roll on.